Tonight on Raw, our main event, we'll see Rhea Ripley facing off against Naomi. You are with us live from Monday Night Raw. We are starting things off hot. With the champ of the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's World Champion, Io Sky.
And of course, the Queen of the Sky here will be facing off against Rhea, who is in our main event, and Bianca in a triple threat match next week at WrestleMania. But tonight, she has Zoey Stark.
And her opponent, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoey Stark.
And this will be a good opportunity for Zoey Stark to show off what she can do. But she is going up against the world champion, so it's going to be a big ask. But we'll see what she's got here. Oh man, a vicious drop kick off the springboard to start things off with. That kick looked like it took a lot out of Io. The Queen of the Sky is trying to make a comeback here, though. It is early in the match, so there's not that much damage hopefully done by the one drop kick, but we'll see. Io, of course, a multiple-time women's champion. Not afraid to take to the skies, high maneuvers. Zoey a little more of a brute, but very athletic. This should be a good match. She went for that springboard again, this time a crossbody. Io able to duck out of it. Gets a nice German suplex. Quick to the top ropes. It looks like she's waiting for Zoey to stand up. I think that's some... Oh, here she goes. Nope, taunting again. Oh, wow. That jumping bulldog, or I'm sorry, DDT was great. But I still don't know if I would have waited that long for Zoey to get up. You're just giving her time to rest. Io, as I mentioned earlier, is in WrestleMania with a triple threat match for her belt against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. Oh no! Io crash landed on that one, straight onto the hard floor. And now she's getting a power bomb on top of it. She's been smacked on both sides, belly and back, on that hard floor. Oh, but Zoey makes a mistake right afterwards. Diving outside after her, and now she's the one that was on the floor. These women are taking a beating, and a lot of it is self-imposed. Got roll-up stomp there. Knees to the chest. But yes, Io is in WrestleMania against Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. We'll see Rhea later tonight against Naomi as our main event. And as a reminder, we are basically a week out from WrestleMania. One Raw, one SmackDown, and then WrestleMania. Missile drop kick off the top ropes. Up on the top ropes again. Oh, she went for that moonsault, and Zoe was not home anymore. These two are jumping everywhere and trying to get high impact landings, and I'd say their batting average is about 50% for both of them. Io got that nice up on the top ropes again. Huge elbow drop, lands this time. Zoe trying to get back up, finds herself in the corner. Io gets a nice kick to the face there. Here's that roll-up stomp. Huge European uppercut. Io may have control of this now. Oh, but Spanish fly from Io there. Just as it was looking like Zoe was back in this. Oh, but now Zoe is back in this. Goes for the quick cover. And is able to kick out. Zoe crawling into that corner again. See what Io does here. Oh, a running drop kick in that corner. Now she's up on the top ropes. There's that moonsault she went for earlier. I'm impressed with Zoe being able to get up so fast. And she goes into a quick roll-up. Ooh, and then a hard elbow drop. Calling for Io to get up now. Springboard drop kick again, which is how she started the match off. Zoe's got a second win going here. She climbs up on the top rope. Oh, but she went for the frog splash and no one was home. Io gets that jumping DDT. And it looks like she's going for the cloverleaf. Is Zoe going to be able to kick out of this? Yeah, she's able to roll out. Oh my. Zoe's giving a lot of fight to the champ. Oh man, look at that rollover senton splash. Oh, not again. Oh no, she went for the knees and Io was able to roll out. Zoe landing hard on the outside again. A lot of those high-risk maneuvers to the outside of the ring have missed for both of these women. You got to give them credit for trying, but at the same time, the number of misses between them has not been good. You see Zoe's all battered and bruised and bleeding now. Taking a lot of damage in this match. Io's going to go for the cover here. And that'll do it. The women's champion is the winner. Great job by Io Sky to start. Oh, Bianca's in the ring. These two are having a stare down, it seems. Io is not impressed by Bianca as they stare down that belt. And as we've mentioned a couple times, it will be Bianca, Io, and tonight's main event contender Rhea Ripley in a triple threat ladder match at WrestleMania for the belt. But speaking of triple threats, we're going to have a triple threat match right now, starting off with Chad Gable.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable. And his opponents, first, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
All three of these men tonight working towards the Intercontinental Championship, trying to climb that ladder.
Representing the Judgment Day from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
There may be nobody more hated in the WWE Universe by the fans than Dirty Dom. You just hear the boos the moment he walks out. None of these men really fan favorites, so it'll be interesting to see if the fans get behind any of them. Oh, Karrion with the heavy club to the face it on Chad to start us off with. Karrion came out meaning business tonight, apparently. Of course, this is the challenge of a triple threat match. You have with two contenders against you. You're going to have to be always watching your back. It's hard to finish off a couple of maneuvers in a row against somebody because the other person will show right up. Oh, and Karrion gets that kendo stick away from Dominic, but there's Chad right away. Chad going for that leg. Perhaps starting to work up towards the ankle lock later. Underhook suplex. Then a full Nelson German suplex. Chad's starting to get some offense going here. Taking control of this match. Ooh, Dominic just ended that though. Wow. Huge drop kick right to the face as he finished off that last suplex. Karrion taking his time here. Hard to get a quick roll-up in a triple threat match. The surprise element may still exist for your opponent, but the other opponent will usually be there. Looks like Chad's locking in some submission moves here. Now he's got an arm lock submission. Karrion able to roll out of it though, no thanks to Dirty Dom. Karrion's got Gable up. Chad's able to fight out of it though. And a win here tonight for any of these three would be a huge stepping stone towards that Intercontinental Champion. There's another quick roll up, but this time Dom was able to kick out on his own. That bear hug release submission, or suplex submission. Karrion starting to take a little control here. Not for long though. Chad's back in action. Dom and Chad fighting it out now though. And of course, Brody Dom going for the three amigos. Karrion's got the equalizer with the kendo stick here. 2 kendo sticks now in the ring. Sidewalk slam there by Karrion, and then Dominic is right back in. Has Karrion in the corner. Has a kendo stick. Ooh. Oh. A couple of hard shots from that kendo stick. Gonna go for a smart cover here, I think. Karrion not down yet, though. Karrion is bloody, though, so it can't feel good to be Karrion right now. And there's a frog splash. Goes for the cover, but Chad was quick to get in there. Now the ref is out. We'll see how long they're out of this. Oh man, that looked like an exploder into the corner there. Chad's starting to take control. Now he's got a kendo stick and Dom by himself, and oh wow. Kendo right to the face there on Dom. Gonna go for the cover. Looked like Dom was able to kick out of that. Karrion trying for another roll-up on Chad now. Hard elbows into the back of Dom. And then the tackle there by Chad. Using the ropes for help. And he gets it. Chad basically snuck a win there. I feel like he did dominate a lot of that match though. But he definitely snuck a win there at the end by grabbing a quick pin with the beat up on the ropes. But that's a big win for Chad Gable either way. And this just in tonight. The Intercontinental Championship will be a fatal 4-way match between the champ Braun, AJ Styles, Sheamus, and Finn Balor. That's going to be a huge, huge match. Speaking of huge matches, we're going to have a match tonight between 2 of the women going after the Intercontinental Championship on the women's side, starting with Dakota Kai.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Dakota coming back from injury recently, looking for a chance for a big win, and there's no bigger win than beating the former Intercontinental Champion to get your name on the ranks there. She's going up against 𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝘿 herself.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland,
𝙀𝙓𝙋𝘼𝙉𝙿 was the Women's Intercontinental Champion until about 2 weeks ago when she lost the belt to Raquel Rodriguez. Both of these women wanting to make a statement. Put their names down to be the next contender for the belt again. You got to think somewhere Raquel Rodriguez is watching this match. Especially with Lyra in it. But I don't want to take anything away from Dakota. Dakota's a very strong competitor. Although Lyra is starting off hot. Springboard crossbody there. Now, the Women's Intercontinental Championship will not be up for grabs at WrestleMania. Raquel, also part of the Women's Tag Team Champions, and they will be defending that belt. She'll be working alongside her partner Liv Morgan, facing off against Bayley and Roxanne for the Women's Tag Team belts at WrestleMania. But she'll have to defend that Intercontinental Championship at some point, and either of these women would be a great competitor for her to face off against. And both of these women want it. And the fight goes outside the ring now. Dakota with that snapmare. Lyra looked fairly in control while it was inside the ring, but the moment they got outside the ring, Dakota has just turned it up a notch. Look, she's trying to get back out, and the referee's stopping her. Never mind. Suicide dive from Dakota. Wow. Dakota is not backing down right now. And almost mercifully at this point, she throws Lyra back inside the ring, but she's going to go to the top rope. Oh man, that huge gut stomp. Oh, I thought maybe Dakota had it there. I honestly did. Lyra showing a lot of gut to kick out after all that abuse from outside the ring, and then that big stomp from the top ropes. Dakota's going to keep the pressure on, though, which is what you got to do. She goes to the middle rope. Oh, but Lyra's finally able to get some response going here. Wasting a lot of time while Dakota was down, but she gets a big spinning kick there. Dakota able to kick out. Nice maneuver by Lyra. And that'll get her the win. I thought for a minute there Dakota had that, but Lyra comes back with a strong finish.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
Good showing by Lyra. Former Intercontinental Champ. We may see that match soon. Lyra facing off against Raquel sometime after WrestleMania. You gotta believe Lyra wants her belt back. But now we got a surprise visit from main event, Jey Uso. Coming out to the ring. Of course, Jey is facing off against Gunther. Having won the Royal Rumble, chose Gunther as his challenge for WrestleMania. Going after that heavyweight belt. Says the pressure's on for Jay. It's now or never. Hasn't beaten Gunther yet, but this is WrestleMania. Now or never only means it's now. He's going to prove why he's called main event. Winning the Rumble was just step one, and now he's going to finish and bring home the gold. So Jay just coming out to promote himself a little bit, inspire the audience, get them pumped up for this match. Gunther versus Jay for the men's heavyweight title at WrestleMania.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Bayley from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
We mentioned earlier that the women's tag team belts will be on the line against Bayley and Roxanne.
And her opponent, representing the War Raiders,
But in truth, Roxanne is still fairly much a rookie. So this will be a good opportunity for her to get some in-ring action going into WrestleMania here. Of course, it's got to be inspiring for her to have Bayley in her corner. Crowd's definitely behind Roxanne right now. Well, Roxanne's getting manhandled a little bit here. Unfortunately for Roxanne, at her size, she's very rarely, if ever, the more dominant woman in terms of size and power. But her tenacity and her skill makes up for it a lot of times. Nice huge drop kick there. You can see, even though she's small, she is tough. Often putting the fight into everything she throws. Tucking the clothesline there. Nice DDT. Valhalla's climbing up on the ropes. Roxanne manages to knock her over the ropes there. It looks like she's thinking about it. Suicide dive to the outside. Roxanne calls herself the Prodigy, but she's not alone. A lot of people agree. She is the Prodigy. She is the future for women's wrestling in WWE. She's showing us some of that right now. Another huge DDT. Going up to the ropes. Big body splash there. Well, she might have gone for the cover, but she got fought out of it by Valhalla. Valhalla started this match off on fire, but Uh-oh. The crossface from Roxy. Can Valhalla fight out of this? It looks like she's just going to get out of it, maybe. But she's been in it for a long time. I don't know. She may not be able to. Roxanne's going to let her go. Valhalla rolls to the outside. Roxy's up on the top ropes. Oh my God! Look at that huge moonsault from the top ropes to the outside of the ring. What a move. I don't know how Valhalla's up and going right now, but she goes for a quick cover. Roxy counters it. Almost got the 3 count. Goes for that DDT again, and she's going for a quick cover. There it is. The Prodigy wins.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
That's got to be a huge win for Roxy going into WrestleMania. Big confidence booster. And Bayley's stoked as well. Just a reminder, that will be the match. It's going to be the women's tag team titles on the line. Liv and Raquel, the current owners, going up against Bayley and Roxanne. And now we got Seth coming out to the ring. The innovator, the revolutionary, the architect, on and on. The visionary. Guessing he's got something to say about this big match he's got coming up at WrestleMania, in which he'll face off against both Roman Reigns and CM Punk. Even though he lost at Elimination Chamber, he still kept Punk from his main event dream. And even though Punk weaseled his way into the fight with Roman, he still won't get to shine at WrestleMania either. Because Seth is going to stomp him. But don't think he's forgotten about Roman Reigns either. They have bad blood for years now. And if there's anything Seth does, he said he holds a grudge. So Punk and Roman, get ready. Because at WrestleMania, he's going to make an impact. Heavy words for both Roman and CM Punk and just everybody in general. Call out from Seth that he's going to make an impact. He's got the chance in that big match against CM Punk, Roman Reigns, with Seth Rollins in that triple threat match at WrestleMania. But now it's time for our main event. And we start off with Naomi, the woman who turned her back. Well, didn't really turn her back as much as she attacked the back of Jade Cargill.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi's still trying to play up to the crowd, but it doesn't look like they're having it anymore. And of course, her opponent tonight, Rhea Ripley. One part of that ladder match, triple threat match. Mommy earned her way into that triple threat match by beating Bianca a few weeks ago, right here on Raw, in a stipulation match. And so now she is in the ladder match triple threat for the belt. Naomi will also be at WrestleMania, facing off against Jade Cargill, who she attacked viciously months ago. But we'll see how this plays out tonight. Naomi with that quick kick. Now they're locked up. Rhea getting control. Working that arm and shoulder over. Naomi's going to need to break out of this somehow. Well, I guess that'll work too. But she does stop the kick. And she went for that springboard, but Rhea was already out of the way. She blocks the kick again. She's obviously been doing her homework on Rhea here. Ooh, that was a nice face plant there. And then, no other way to call it, but an amazing and unbelievable crossbody there. And there's a suicide dive outside the ring now. But Rhea gets right back up and lands a hard headbutt. Rhea slides in, back out to break the count. Goes right back after Rhea outside the ropes, or outside the ring here. Some hard stomps. Naomi's able to break out of that. For a moment, it looked like Rhea caught her before she could get back in the ring. Naomi wise to roll back inside the ring here. And now they're trading blows again. And, well, Naomi's going to roll right back outside. She's coming back in. Nope. Looks like she's done with this fight. She doesn't want any more of it. Oh, but there is Jade Cargill, her opponent at WrestleMania. And while she's distracted with that, Rhea is able to roll her back inside the ring. Looks like Naomi's going to finish this fight whether she wants to or not. Rhea went for the Nelson there, and Naomi was able to fight out of it. Some hard kicks. Oh, that was pretty nice. But there was absolutely no one in the vicinity of that moonsault there. Or I guess it wasn't really a moonsault, it was a springboard body drop, but there was just no one there. Rhea was well out of range. Some hard stomps, and then she goes for a quick cover. Naomi's not quite out of this yet, though. Rhea is just being brutal as can be tonight. Now she'll go to the top rope. Frog splash. But Naomi was able to dig deep and kick out. But here we go, the riptide into the cover. And that will do it.
Rhea Ripley.
That'll be a big win for Mommy going into that triple threat ladder match at WrestleMania, which will be next week. So, if you're excited for WrestleMania like I am, I will see you in a week. We do have SmackDown coming up on Friday night, and then WrestleMania. We'll see what happens.